So it started. Here's some tasters. Our Algarve trip had waterfalls, griffin vultures, beautiful sunsets across marshes, beautiful beaches, flamingos as well, wonderful contraptions, strange sculptures and odd birds, and an incredible piece of land for sale. Later, we'll tell you more about that. But it started where we just popped off near a place called Alcantara in Spain, and we went to see this swimming spot, natural swimming spot, and it was incredible. There were griffin vultures nesting and making nests in the cliffs, which was fabulous to see. There's more footage of that. I might pop on another video in the future. Incredible place, surrounded by beautiful architecture like this Roman bridge, and there was a dam with a massive lake that could be used. You can park around it, and there's beautiful places to go canoeing. The town of Alcantara is also got some wonderful, absolutely incredible architecture. But then we came across this incredible, absolutely incredible sculpture park. And there's a full video of this, so check out that. It's in 4K. 4K! Yes, 4K quality video. So check out the sculpture park. It was called a Rincón de Genros, or something like that. And they were amazing sculptures, and I really loved them. And like I say, the town itself was full of incredible architecture, and we'll definitely visit there again. But then we had to carry on. We had a long way to go. Back into Portugal, we went over here near Morao in Portugal, where there's another great big lake, which looked like another fantastic place to go canoeing in. We'll definitely be visiting there. Loads of castles along the way because we were travelling along the border of Portugal and Spain. Absolutely stunning place. Beautiful lake with incredible views all the way around it. There was even a castle of Morao, a replica built on the roundabout. So we had to get a bit of a film of that. You can see the castle in the background there. We'll do a proper video of this area later on when we come back. But then it was hot-tailing it down through a bit more of Portugal. It was a beautiful day, the roads were great, and we hammered our way down some beautiful roads back towards Spain with some incredible views across the plains and the countryside, all the way back into Spain. It was a criss-crossy journey, this. When we got back to Spain, we needed to stop, and we found this lovely place to pull over. Just on the border of, just into Spain, and I'm sure you could camp here the night if you needed to. But then onwards, we stopped for another quick break to check out this strange village in Spain that looked like some sort of film set. But then back on the road again and back across the border into Portugal. This river marks the border between Spain and Portugal, and on the salt flats here we'd seen many flamingos and even some ospreys, and in the distance there you can just see the castle of Castro Marim, where we found, which is well worth a visit, and we found a very, very gruesome torture museum. Sort of interesting, but quite scary too. So we were into the Algarve. Back into Portugal. And we headed straight to the Praia de Barreal. This is where you can catch a little train across the marshes, and it takes you to the lovely beach. You can walk it, it's not very far, but the train is quite fun, and it's a beautiful place. I think it was about €3.60 for the two of us to travel on the train down to the beach. On the beach, I quickly built this lovely structure. This is basically me explaining, it was a bit windy so you can't really hear me too well, but I'm explaining how I want the structure on our land to look like. So it's going to be about this size. I've just talked about the bedroom area, and this is obviously the outdoor kitchen. So yeah, that's me sorted the design completely. Great one. And the beach is lovely there. The sea is a beautiful greeny blue, and the place itself has got a great history. It was quite quiet when we were there, where it was getting towards evening time, so it was quietening down, but once this was a thriving fishing place, especially for tuna. And top tip, actually, there's some showers in the toilets here, so, and they were warm, so well taken out. And here you can see the very interesting anchor graveyard, it's called, where they've hauled in all the anchors that used to hold out the nets for the tuna fishermen fishing. And there's a tuna fishing museum here too. Beautiful beach. Wonderful place. Saw this lovely, very tame hoopoe on the way back. I've never seen one so close before. They're beautiful birds. Only ever seen one in the UK before, but see quite a lot of them in Portugal. So that was really nice to see that. And then we witnessed the beautiful sunset as we walked back, and the tide was full and it looked spectacular. Next day, it was flamingo day really. We went to the Fusetta salt pans and saw loads of these beautiful flamingos. It's just across the other side from the town of Fusetta. There's a great parking place. Bit tricky to find with our camper van. You've got to look out because there's a low bridge, so you've got to come a different way in than Google probably will tell you. But anyway, beautiful place. They've got some shorts of some of the interesting things we saw there. Check those out. But here's just some footage of the flamingos. I didn't get bored of watching them. They were stunning to see. We stayed here for some time and watched them just doing their thing. Such flamboyant and fabulous birds to see. As well as flamingos, if you're a bird watcher or bird lover, you'll see lots of other birds here. There were black-winged stilts, there were avocets, herons, spoonbills, egrets, and so it's a great place to come and chill out to see these beautiful birds quite close up. They're pretty used to people driving by, so you can see them just acting in the way that they should. I love watching birds just doing their thing, seeing what they get up to. These ones are feeding. But the next morning we wanted to check out, after staying a lovely place that night in Santa Lucia, we came to this bit of land. We had to check it out. It's about 2,000 meters squared, small bit of land in the mountains, about half an hour's drive from Faro, in the mountains near Carenza. And it was a beautiful bit of land, overgrown, needed some soil improvement, needed a bit of cleaning to make it nice, but it had terraces that went down to, you can just see the van at the bottom there where you could park. But it felt really beautifully secluded because it's about 1.5 miles down a pretty good track, actually, a really good track, all year track. And it would make an amazing retreat or place to spend time away in the middle of nature, in the middle of these beautiful cork oaks. And it was under 10,000 euros for this place, so close to all the incredible beaches and wonderful places. The only place that overlooked it was that house up there. Nothing else overlooked it. We spent a night here, and it was actually a gorgeous place to spend the night. There was hardly any light pollution. It's south facing, and it's even got a little river at the bottom. And you can see that it's in the middle of those beautiful cork oaks. The next day we headed off and we went to the Pego do Inferno. And as we were going there, we saw this amazing contraption to get some water. So we filled up all of our water bottles using this amazing font. And we stayed there the night, and in the morning we got up, and before anyone had got there, I went for a swim in this beautiful lagoon. Stunning place, beautiful place to park up and spend some time. And yes, after that we had to make our way back to our land. So you'll see some other videos, homesteading videos, and some more land videos where I find pieces of land that I'll talk to you about as well. So subscribe and hit the notification bell to watch more travel videos, homesteading videos, land for sale videos, etc.